Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Panama Doll Beauty. Now I'm just going to be talking about my and my friend's experience using the mail forwarding company myus.com. So obviously I'm in Australia and I wanted to do some ordering from overseas, particularly Sephora. So I did that recent Sephora Haul. Whoa, huge box, and I'll put a link down below to that if you haven't seen that already. But so my friend went through myus.com. There's also another lovely lady on here, which I'll also link her channel down below. She uses myus.com if you want to check her out as well. So chose that one. There's 3 types of memberships. There's 2 premium types. I just chose the standard, the basic one, and that's $10 membership fee and no ongoing monthly fee. And pretty much you're covered insurance wise. They'll cover the first $100 value, and then for every $100 or part thereof it's $2. Anyway, so I signed up, and pretty much straight away I got the US postal address. So they'll give you a suite number and the actual address, and they're based in Florida. The suite number is also your like your account number and your username to log on to myus.com. I actually really like the dashboard that they have. It's got a very sort of iPhone user-friendly one. It's got your inbox for parcels that have just come in. You've got your outbox, so you can see ones that are being processed. It's got a history. They hold for about 30 days of your orders. And obviously the cost of delivery is based on not just what courier service you choose, but also the dimensions and also the weight. Now mine, as you can see, was big. It was quite big because I was getting stuff for myself, for Glossy Confidential, and for my friend. Now I, of course, was so impatient. I chose express shipping, and because my friend used DHL, I chose DHL, but she went through the economy one, 7 to 14 days. Now there are 2 other ones. There's FedEx and there's also USPS, but just from my experience previously, I chose DHL as well, and my friend, from using that courier service, and it was good. I got the order was delivered from Sephora. I went for the free shipping, so the 3-day shipping. It got to myus.com, got processed. There was a bit of a hold up because I had to declare the value. Now it just depends on what merchant you're shopping with. If they don't put an invoice in there with the actual cost of each item, you'll have to declare it. So pretty much on there, they contacted me, said I had to declare the value, log on to the actual account, and you put the value in for each item. The only issue with that is because Sephora give quite a few different samples, in there I couldn't declare a value because there was no value. I didn't pay for it, but it won't let you move forward until you put an actual cost in. So I just put 1 cent, and I had to attach the my original receipt or my invoice with the cost on it. So once they sorted that out, that was fine. But there's also additional fees. So for example, for perfume or fragrances, for the little sample, even the free little samples, I had to pay $1 each. There may also be additional costs, for example, hazmat or hazardous materials, which can be certain liquids, batteries, perfumes, fragrances, full-size ones. In my case, it was the nail polishes. I got a set of nail polishes for Glossy Confidential, which is Talia, and that cost me $10.50. Even on its site, it says you have to pay $10.50 for hazmat or hazardous materials. So that was that one additional cost. Also, if you want to get a photo taken, I did get a photo taken, and I think it's about $2 per photo. What they do is when they get the package, they'll open it up and take a photo, which can be good obviously for certain, I suppose, liabilities or whatever, or you're just curious. You can also get additional bubble wrap, packaging, fragile stickers, but it seems a rough estimate is about $2 per additional thing, and you can go and choose all that under your shipping preferences. So you can do that for each order, or you can just make a standard thing. Also, my friend got she was doing the slow mail. She decided she wanted priority shipping, which means when the parcel comes in, if there's no hold-ups, they can send it straight out after processing. Same day postage out. And it seems that they sort of operate after standard business hours as far as delivery, but it will cost you an additional $20. Now I'm not sure if that is by weight or dimensions. It cost her $20 for that. So yeah, with all those additional costs, fees, charges, etc., it can really add up. When I did my original quote for roughly on the dimensions, it cost me I was expecting around about $80, but of course, because I had additional costs, I went for the urgent shipping, which probably because of customs held it up for 2 days in Australia when it got here. So I still got it within the 4 days, but from when DHL had it in their books, but with all of that different processing and that, I probably should have gone the slow mail, or at least the economy one. So stupidly, all this weight, it was about 18-19 pounds, and as you can imagine, with this huge box, it cost, to get ready, 155 roundabout dollars, Australian dollars, which is phenomenal. That's the most I have ever paid. I was shocked. My friend was like, "What are you, stupid?" Yes, I think I was. I was just so keen to get it, but it's a fair waste of money, really. Probably an extra $40-50 waste of money. So really, if I had the opportunity to do it again, I would just do the standard economy. Now, but it worked out because my friend, she chipped in to get, I obviously helped her pay for her shipping. She helped me pay for my shipping and that. So that sort of all worked out. But yeah, I probably would suggest, even if you don't want to, you can still just go the economy one. You still get certain tracking and all that. So, but you have to opt up for it. So you can opt up for email or SMS notifications through USPS or UPS, whatever Sephora used, and also through DHL. And you can also see the process on myus.com, which is good. So it's good to keep in the loop. I ended up having to pick it up myself anyway because I wasn't here when the package got delivered. So again, I should have just waited. So shame on me. Now, just a quick update with Sephora. I know a lot of people were commenting on that other haul about the not being able to use an Australian credit card. Now for me, I used my Visa debit card. I had no issues placing the order, etc. Everything went fine, and the same with my friend. She's got an AU credit card. Now I was quite keen to use my 10% voucher. I was ready to do the slow-mo postage, etc. So I went on Sephora again, placed the order, had no issues, put in my US postal address, and I used my Australian credit card. Got the confirmation that had been processed, etc. Not a problem. And about 5 minutes later, I got an email saying my order had been cancelled for security reasons. And I'm like, oh. So I contacted customer service a couple of times, just trying to get a clear picture of what was it. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe it was the credit card, maybe that was a fluke. All I got referred to was the terms and conditions. It violated the terms and conditions, or the purchase had violated terms and conditions. So I sort of had to work out for myself, and reading through all the different things on the websites, on different forums and that as well, about people's experiences. That's pretty much because my credit card obviously is Australian. The billing address is my Australian address. So when I look at the billing address there, even though I'm declaring my billing address as the US one, I was like, oh, that's probably what it was, because when you read their details, it says your billing address has to be within the United States, or within their shipping parameters that Sephora go with. And also, I'm thinking, why did I get away with it the first time? I was reading that they normally do a pre-purchase, some sort of thing where they do, I don't know how it works, on your credit card or your purchasing account, to see if you have the funds before they fully process the payment. Now possibly they didn't do it the first time, because when it comes back they must have seen, oh okay, this is where this address is based, this is where this bank is based. Maybe they didn't do it the first time, and when the second time they've done it and said, hey, this is in a US bank, this is in a US account. So I'm guessing that's sort of how it happened the first time. I got away with it as a fluke, so it has my friend. So unfortunately it appears my days with shopping directly through Sephora gone. I probably can only do it now through taraz.com.au. I have done it a few times on Taraz. Had no issues obviously, because they're doing the purchasing for us. And it's good to see that Taraz have brought their delivery costs down quite a bit from when I did my first one. I've done a couple since then, but it's been coming down. And the cost of each item is still a little bit high, even with the US, the conversion from US to AU. But that might be my only option now. So unfortunately, that may be it. Maybe I can still do some shopping on some other sites. I'm not sure, I haven't tried yet, but that's just my update. So I think that's what it is that sort of thing. Maybe that's why people have gotten away with it a couple of times or once. I don't know, but yeah, for me, that's it. Never mind, guys. I hope you found this useful. That was just my pure experience and all those additional costs that can add up. If you have any other queries, anything that I may have missed, please let me know down below, and also share where you do your mail forwarding or who you do it through. Thanks for watching.